Okay. So we're finding the surface area of a cylinder. We need to consider what the net of a cylinder will look like. So in your mind, think of what does it look like if it's unfolded. Think of a roll of toilet paper or paper towels, a can of soup, you know, any kind of can that has that wrapping around that you can take off. What is it, Andrea? Yep, some kind of rectangle or square with your two circles. Okay, and you can draw it a bunch of different ways, but the basic idea is that you'll be finding the area of the circles and then some kind of rectangle. Okay, and my problem here, oh, it shows me 8 is my radius. I'm sorry, 8 is my diameter. And it's yards. And then, let's see. It is 7 yards tall. So again, still finding surface area. Piece it together. So I'm going to say let's go ahead and start with the circles. So we're looking for area of circles. Are they both the same?
Yes.
Yes, so that's the nice part. So we know that the radius is 4 because the diameter is 8, but let's go ahead and look at our math chart to figure out what the formula is. I think somebody said it earlier.
Pi times radius to the second power.
Perfect. Pi r squared. And because we don't have calculators and because we can probably solve using 3 when we're like looking at a multiple choice test, we're going to use 3 for pi. 3 times, my radius is what?
4.
4 because it's going to be half of 8. And don't forget to square that. 4 squared. 4 squared is 16. 16 times 3. 48, is that right?
Yes.
Now we have units of yards squared. However, that is only the area of one circle. So what do? Double it. Yep, times 2, 48 and 48.
92. I mean 96.
Yes, 96 square yards. So that's important. I'm going to need to hold on to that. And like I said, sometimes it helps to go ahead and shade in the areas you've already found so that you don't forget about something later on. Okay, what's next? The rectangle. Okay, we know this distance right here. What is this? 7. But what is this?
Isn't it like the diameter is 8?
The diameter is 8, but this right here is not the diameter. It is the circumference. Because if I were to take a sheet of paper and roll it up to make a cylinder here, okay, and when I unroll it, I know this distance already. This was our 8. But when I unroll this cylinder, this right here was your circumference that has just been unrolled. So we need to find circumference. Circumference of my circle. And my formula for circumference is?
Pi. Depends on if you have the diameter, it's pi times the diameter. Yeah.
And we have the diameter, so we can go ahead and use that. Pi times diameter. Go ahead and use 3 for pi. My diameter is 8. 3 times 8. 24. Now, this is just one simple measurement. It's not anything squared. So 24 yards is this distance here. Is it not only, is it this distance also?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same. But we only need 1. In order to find the area of this piece, what will we do?
24 times 7.
Area of my rectangle. Base times height. And really, it won't matter which one we call the base, but I'll go ahead and use 24. and the height is 7. Pull to the side, work it out. 168. Is that right?
Yep.
And this is yards squared. So this little piece we don't really need as an answer. We just needed it to help us find the area of the rectangle. So now what do I do to find the total surface area?
Add them up.
Add 168 and 96. What'd you get?
264.
Agree or disagree? 264 what? Square yards, yards squared. Good.